We represent teams that have been bringing art to Burning Man across the last 7 years. And we're bringing new creations to Black Rock City this summer in the form of a theme camp called the Pleasure Dairy. Historically, pleasure dairies were a cultural phenomenon in which queens of the early modern era built pastoral retreats for themselves and their ladies.
A place to celebrate femininity and a safe haven from the patriarchy of the outside world.
We're reimagining what that pleasure practice would look like today, where we use art to kind of provocatively celebrate body diversity and femme-positive empowerment. Imagine Marie Antoinette goes to Westworld.
This very kind of Western feeling exterior shell, with this French kind of interior too. Fancy colors and patterns and experiences. We're picturing like old Western fences and, stables to tie up your bike instead of your horse. We're gonna have a bar called Bar the Tits that'll be open daily.
And at night, you can discover art spaces and pieces within a multisensory gallery that explores concepts about pleasure.
And it's an exploration of pleasure in its many forms. Hedonistic, eudaimonistic, whimsical, deep, thought-provoking, funny, kind of everything in between.
One of the spaces is comfort as pleasure.
We're working with aspects of neuroscience and tapping into the effects of the environment on our brain.
The Pleasure Diary is a piece about memory and intention. It's a place where you can write love letters to your own body, to giving and receiving pleasure, to vulnerability and self-growth.
The third space is about pleasure and equity. It's about data. It's about what pleasure has been for different people historically, with prompt for action for people to contribute to that data, visualize what their journey of pleasure has been. Everyone at Burning Man is coming from different experiences and walks of life.
What we are doing here at Pleasure Dairy is to create that empowerment through our artwork, to create that sense of belonging and inclusion.
A space that can get all of us closer to that fundamental theme of understanding ourselves, accepting ourselves.
To hopefully open up people's ideas to what femininity means to them, what pleasure can mean to them.
All good art does exactly that. We approach it and we leave different than when we came. And within that shift of perspective, magic is found.
Building art at Burning Man takes more than just an idea and takes a community of like-minded individuals that want to create something for a greater good.
And without community like you, none of the art experiences that we've built together so far would have been possible. Your donations this year will allow us to buy the materials needed to build the public experience of the Pleasure Dairy, and we'd be so grateful for your support.